the next speaker, who is Matt Margolis from Vuzix Corporation, who's going to talk about smart cities, 5G, and AR smart glasses, the perfect marriage. So Matt Margolis has served as director at Vuzix since 2017, as Director of Business Development and Strategic Relationships, and previously as Director of Corporate Communication and Investor Relations at Vuzix. Prior to working for Vuzix, Mr. Margolis was recognized as a talented research analyst focused on augmented reality and emerging early-stage technology. He holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration from Babson College. Hello, Matt.
Hey, good morning. Are you able to see Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, I am. So you can start whenever you're ready.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. You know, it's an exciting time in the space, and I think 5G is really just starting to come into its own place. And I look at the AR market and really the perfect marriage that can be there. I mean, perfect marriage is probably a cliche, but I think there's so much that can happen in this space. So just quickly, I'm Director of Business Development here at Vuzix. We're actually headquartered kind of down the thruway in Rochester. We've been there for more than 20 years. That's our headquarters here. It's about a 40,000 square foot facility. We actually design and manufacture all of our glasses, smart glasses today, from Rochester, New York. We ship worldwide. We have offices in the US, Canada, UK, Japan. And if anybody doesn't know what smart glasses are, think of these as like a wearable phone. It has really the same fidelity of your high-end phone. So you're able to, you know, it's got a strong CPU. It's got a high-definition camera. The main difference, though, is we don't have a cellular radio today. So when we connect to 5G, we connect to Wi-Fi. We're using a Wi-Fi connection, but I think you'll see us down the road with a radio built on the device. And these are the products we develop and ship. We have our M400 or M4000, which is optically see-through. We have our Blade, which looks like a regular pair of glasses, and these are, you know, pretty popular with the public safety area. And then what we're trying to do is actually build something that looks even smaller, like a regular pair of glasses. This is our next gen glasses. And if you think about 5G and how, you know, you can do the compute and move some of the stuff offline, it helps us shrink the package of our next generation glasses. And where are glasses being used today? We're talking about warehouse logistics, manufacturing, field service, telemedicine. It's really, you know, we're replacing the need for folks to fly experts kind of all around to support operations. We're shipping our people glasses. They're connecting to an expert who today might work from their home office. They might be on a walk. They could be on a golf course, and they're helping train and get people through problems and challenges that they have. And I think about the Internet of Things. To me, it's the data of things. It's the decision of things. You have, excuse me, you have millions and millions of sensors and data being collected all around our community. And I think of smart cities. You know, what are we going to do with that data? And it's everything from temperatures to meters to, you know, we all have little dots and data that's being collected. And how do you leverage that data? What are you going to do with it? What services can you provide to your community? You know, with the analytics, there's just so much that's being gathered. If you look at all of the data that's being captured, and it brings, I think, opportunities for smart cities to deploy and provide services to the people, whether it's for safety, whether it's just the benefit of shopping and commerce, to know what people are doing, attractions, as you deploy and invest in your community. There's just so much that can be leveraged here. When you think of like edge computing and augmented reality, smart glasses today, I think, you know, people might be familiar with augmented reality, and maybe it's your kids or your friends putting bunny ears on each other's faces. That's kind of augmented reality. But for smart glasses, It's about taking our world around us and really augmenting what's there. So it's bringing data in. It could be actually bringing data out, but it's adding elements to what's going on in the real world and providing with really situational awareness for folks. And the appeal for 5G for me, a lot of it is, it's the low latency. So within a 5G environment, you're getting video transmission with no lag. It's real time. I mean, we're talking milliseconds of latency. So if somebody's giving instructions or somebody's illustrating on a screen, you're getting this in real time. So it's in some cases, and you'll see in a little bit our EMS solution with Verizon. But this could be the difference between life and death. I mean, it's those small seconds that count, and having that lack of latency is super important. The other interesting thing is having smart glasses applications running on the edge over 5G. You guys heard about the cloud and the power of computing. Having thousands of computers or very strong computers processing applications and running those over the edge, and then sending that information back to the glasses. That allows the glasses to really do a lot more high-end processing, graphics, the GPU, kind of all that stuff that can't be done locally. But you're using the glasses as a smart display, and you're bringing that information onto the glasses, but using the power of the edge, it's just super important. Another way to think of this is edge compute is really a multiplier. Our glasses do have a high-end phone CPU in them today, but having edge compute, you're really multiplying the power of the compute, the CPU on the glasses, and just doing so much more stuff. And then the biggest thing I think is it's a smart display. It's providing situational awareness. It's information that you really can't get anywhere, and it's hands-free. You can get a lot of this information on a phone, but if you're walking around and you have to do work, getting this information on the fly on the display is just super powerful. So here's some examples. The 5G and the smart cities, these things are emerging. Verizon's putting up their network nationwide, and we're working alongside the 5G First Responder Lab, the Verizon 5G group. And what we're doing here is an EMS solution. If you look at the picture here on the right, this is a scene of an accident. Today there's a first responder. He's going to use his training, the knowledge they have, and do the best job they have. But what's going to happen tomorrow is working with Verizon, and we're going to be putting our glasses. They're going to be providing the 5G network, working with several partners here. And what's going to happen here is this first responder is going to make a call. Maybe he makes a call to the hospital, to an area triage, and he's going to connect. And what you're seeing here is this is the feed that's going back to the expert in the hospital. The first responder is seeing this in his glasses, so his glasses are here. He's seeing this in his display. And that remote expert is illustrating, he's circling things, he's providing information of what needs to be done on the spot. So you're getting, the ability to diagnose and treat patients on the fly. It's done over 5G. And these glasses, they're like think of those, they're like a TV or an iPad. I mean, you're getting a big screen. It's equivalent of a 30 to 50-inch TV, depending on the device. You're getting high quality HD video in some cases, and you're getting that zero latency response. So this is a super powerful solution. We're rolling this thing out here early in 2021 with Verizon. The other nice thing is we're working with some partners to be able to display the patient vitals. So now you're on the truck, you have your heart rate and different information that's all being broadcasted on the glasses. The other thing that's important is it's hands-free. Some people ask, why do we need this? Well, if you're trying to connect with a phone and you're trying to send that video back and you need your hands to work, that's a bit challenging. So hands-free is big, and then obviously using 5G. And a lot of these solutions do work on 4G today, but the optimization and the advantage of 5G is really the power of what can be run over 5G and the edge. So there's just a lot more power in the compute and applications that can run.
Sorry, Matt. Sorry to interrupt. There are some attendees who are unable to see the presentation. Can I ask you just to stop the sharing and restart the sharing of your screen just as a test?
Is this working?
I hope it was working for me, but there are several attendees who are unable to see the presentation. Hopefully this worked out. And also we cannot see your camera, but that is fine. You can try to.
Are you able to see the screen here?
Yes, I am, but some attendees were not able. So we just tried this to see if this fixed the solution for them.
Okay.
Okay, you can try to, you can continue.
Okay, so this is if anybody missed it, this is the screen. You can see the glasses here. This is the display, the information that's being provided to the first responder. And then this information is being illustrated by the remote expert. Another example, that we have is public safety. So this is actually the police in the Netherlands. What looks like a regular pair of glasses, this is actually our Vuzix Blade glasses, and you can kind of see a little reflection of an image. That's actually a full color display. And what they're doing there is, they're testing it for getting route information. Looks like here they use horses to navigate, but when you're trying to drive and figure out where to go, or a background. They're using the glasses. They can scan a license. They get information right in the glasses and telling them if this person is a criminal or if they have a background, if they're wanted for something. And all this is kind of, the person that's wearing it, you can't tell that they're doing something. The person that's being pulled over has no idea that their information is being scanned on the spot. So these are two kind of prime examples. And I think about what's in a smart city. You have cameras, you have smart parking, there's retail foot traffic, data, maintenance. Using the glasses to scan folks to get a security feed. If you're looking for personnel or just to monitor, you can get all of this stuff pushed to the glasses. And that's the power of the display, but also the 5G and the connected cities. Foot traffic, I think this data could be important to know where people are going. Obviously, if there's an event and you're in a big city and you need to know where your people are, having that information that can be put on the spot and shown on the glasses is super important. I think even just maintenance, cities have to take care of a lot of pipes and things. To use the glasses to have an expert to provide them information to fix and do maintenance could be another use case with some low-hanging fruit.
Thank you very much, Matt. We cannot see you. Hello, Matt.
Hey, I'm trying to turn the video on, but my computer does not like it right now.
Okay. Yeah, there has been a couple of technical issues. The broadcast went off and on a couple of times, so I don't know if all the attendees were able to smoothly follow the event. We'll try to share the presentation. If you want to share with us the presentation, I might forward it to the attendees mailing list if you're okay with it.
Yeah, I can send it over.
Yeah, I have a question regarding the edge computing. What type of use cases and scenarios have you considered tested so far? Like, what is the most interesting use case regarding the edge computing? What type of computation are you envisioning?
So a lot of these things are kind of covered by NDA, but I can kind of broadly talk about it. But... I mean, so I think of to render high-end graphics and information to the glasses. So a lot of applications can run on the glasses themselves, but the ability to send video or do computations on the back end, whether it's analyzing faces, whether it's analyzing the environment. I mean, doing that type of computation on the back end and then using the glasses as a smart display to bring that information over. I think that's a lot of the use cases, and depending on the area you're in, you can kind of envision the places where this would be applicable. But a lot of it has to do with really high-end crunching and analyzing of data, video footage, pictures, images, that type of thing, crunching that data and then sending that back to the glasses to be consumed.